Hello, my name is John Parham. The purpose of this video is to familiarize yourself with how the room is set up, how to interact with the training material, and what the role of the facilitators are. The only thing you'll have to bring to this event is a Wi-Fi enabled device, earbuds, or headsets. If you have headsets, we really do recommend that you bring them. It'll make some of the stations much easier to hear. We will provide all the tools and all the supplies for all the stations. Instead of a traditional classroom setup, this event is more self-directed. We'll have sets of tools for jigs and models that we have set up. And for most stations, there are two identical sets of jigs, so more than one person can perform the same task at the same time. Feel free to work alone or in groups. Watch the video and perform the task with the tools and supplies on the table. If there's something unclear about the video or the printed material, please ask a facilitator. That's why we're here. Once we answer your question and get you back on track, though, we're going to step away and let you work in private. We realize that everyone has their own unique way of learning, and sometimes if we're trying to teach you something the way we understand it, we might be interfering with your unique learning process. So we'll get you started, then we'll back away. Even if we see you doing something wrong as we walk by, we're not going to interrupt that learning process. Sometimes we learn more deeply by making mistakes, realizing those mistakes, and then getting ourselves back on track. But if you need a facilitator's help or want it, we're here. Some of the stations have station goal cards that summarize key ideas in the video you just watched. So when you get finished with that task, you can use that summary card to check your own work, to self-assess. If you would still like a facilitator to take a look, please let us know. We'll be glad to take a look at your work. You can start at any of the stations and go in any order. The string section, however, is built on progressive information. Especially if you're fairly new in this business, you might want to start with the first stringing station, which is 2.1, bending wire, and then do each one in succession, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5. The sixth one is station 2.5.1, install, cut, and splice a wire. At that station, you're going to combine all the skills you learned in the previous 5 stations to do that. Doing the station that way, you'll benefit the most. We're doing our best to create a safe, stress-free, fun, hands-on environment where you can engage in this material in the way that you learn the best. So please watch the videos all the way through. There may be something at the very end of the video that'll be useful. So if you stop it short, you might miss something. If a tool is missing from the table, please let a facilitator know and we'll get one for you. Wherever you hold your event, make sure you have access to the internet. That will allow you to use QR codes to access the training videos. If you do not have access to the internet, there's another way that you can make these videos available for your event. Go to my.ptg.org, and you'll have to be a PTG member to access these files. Then click on the Education Hub icon, then scroll down to the bottom of the page where it says Playground, and then click English. And there you'll see Download Playground Documents here. Click here. If it's a zip file, you'll have to open up the file, download the files to your computer, and you'll see a QR code that says Universal Introduction to the Playground. Toward the end of the video, you'll see how you can access these training files without the internet. Or you can contact your RVP.